Okay, last 5 days. Let's see. Okay. I'm sure need to do something. Wait. Okay. Everyone's here. The one is so pleased with your recent behavior that he's asked me to make sure you keep it up. I have faith in you, and so does my trusty partner, Mr. Bayton. There are no announcements today. Just be on your best behavior. Keep your tails between your legs and stay out of trouble. Okay, that's new that there's no announcement. You are looking mighty handsome today, Fish. Did you come over just to say that? Serious as always. Never mind, I suppose you ain't in the mood for joking around right now. I guess you're in a hurry to get to the visit room. Do I have a visitor? Great, looks like Reed managed to get the recording. I hope he has. We don't have too much more time. Okay. We're here. Why, this is a conjugal visit room. Why did you bring me here? Brought you here because today is a conjugal visit. Why else? Thought it was my lawyer. I don't give a shit if it's your lawyer, lover, or they're one and the same. Whoever it is has booked the room, so don't just stand there. Okay. Having no choice. You're the wrong person. Hello, Thomas. Miss, who are you? We meet at last. I'm Iris. Act 4. Hi Iris, I'm pleased to finally meet you, but I know you're wondering why I'm here instead of Reed. Yeah, I must say I'm a little confused. Well, it's a long story. Please give me some time and I will tell you everything that happened. Do I have so much time? It was around 11 last night. I was packing in the living room. Knock knock. Hello Iris. Saw the lights on, so thought you would be home. You're early. Better introduce myself. I'm Reed, a lawyer and friend of Thomas the journalist. And this is my secretary, Selina. We've come about the $30,000 deal. I assume you haven't forgotten about it? Thomas, I heard he'd been locked up in Boulderton prison. You mean you still haven't given up? The fact that we were able to find his house should answer the question. But it hasn't been an easy journey. Not by any means. I see. Wait a moment, I will come to open the door. So it was Rona who told you about Anderson and the house. Yes, but Thomas put in a lot of work in prison to make Anderson give out the address. I see, so how is Rona now? Is she okay? Don't worry, none of this mess has reached her yet, but I can tell that she's worried about you too. I'm glad she's okay. So many people have been hurt because of me in the recording. Of course, that includes Thomas. I'm so sorry. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. But talking of the recording, can you listen to it now? Of course, that's why you've come all this way, after all. Mr. Mayor, thank you for helping us deal with the local businesses that were unwilling to relocate. As promised, we have transferred the shares to your nephew. You're most welcome, Mr. Blackmarsh. As mayor, it's my duty to boost the economic development of Skid Row by whatever means necessary. But Mr. Mayor, I'm curious, how did you persuade the owners of the factories to sell at such a low price? I'm sure you've had about the drug problems that plague Skid Row. So many young people have been led astray. The investigation team under my direct control is always apprehending young people in possession of such drugs. And just so happens that some of them are the children of those factory owners. But as for whether to prosecute or let them off with a warning, I prefer to let the parents choose. Oh, I see. Very wise. I can see that our future cooperation will be most fruitful. Of course, this is my city. What I say goes. Those dirty sons of... Thomas isn't the first one they framed. Domino was trying to use the recording to blackmail the mayor. He wanted to use the money to get me legal status in the country, but he underestimated what he was up against. When he disappeared, I knew something must have gone wrong, which is why I was desperate to sell the recording for the money to get back home. So that's why you called Thomas when he was covering the contamination story. I was so scared. I didn't know who I could trust. When I saw what Thomas said in the TV interview, I thought maybe I could give him the recording. But I never expected he would be also framed and sent to prison a few days later, the same way the mayor said in the recording. But now that we have the recording as evidence, I'm sure he will be able to get Thomas' conviction overturned. Here's the money you asked for. I know it's been a long wait, but I hope the deal still stands. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can sell it to you. Do you remember I said you were early when you knocked on the door just now? Yeah, what did you mean? Guess what she means is she was expecting someone else before we turned up uninvited. And it looks like she was planning to give the recording to them. Is that right? Yes, I was expecting someone else. Every day I stay here is one more day. I'm in danger. I'm scared. I don't want what happened to Domino to happen to me. I understand how you feel, but can you tell us who you intend to give the recording to? Jerry, Councilman Jerry, the candidate who's polling second in the mayoral election. Although he only has a 30% approval rating, if he has the recording, he might be able to make up ground in the televised debate. He might just be the best person to give the recording to. He also promised to get me back to Slovenia legally. At midnight tonight he will pick up the recording and then send a car to take me to the airport to catch the first flight out in the morning. At midnight? Because of the flight? What time is it now? Looks like exactly the right time. You mean the councilman car is here? That's good. Might be able to use this opportunity to talk to him about Thomas' case. Something's not right. 2 cars parked up out front, but people only got out of one, and I'm sure I've seen a cat somewhere before. How exactly did you get in touch with the councilman? Saw his campaign ad on TV and called his campaign office. So he's never seen you before, right? Never. I just spoke to his secretary on the phone about the recording. That case you should hide for now. Come out when we are sure it's safe. Selina, you don't mean... I do, but we have to act now. They're almost at the door. Excuse me, are you Iris? Yes. But where's the councilman? I've seen him on TV. Neither of you are him. Sorry, the councilman is busy with official duties, as he arranged for us, his aides, to collect the recording and send you off. Then I too am sorry. I won't hand over the recording until I see Councilman Cherry in person. Miss, this will be a lot easier if you just cooperate. Well, don't waste your breath on her. The boss is waiting outside. If we screw up again, we're toast. Shut your mouth, Skull. Can't you see I have the situation under control? Fine, miss. Since you won't cooperate, don't blame me for what happens next. Oh, I never knew the councilman aides carry guns. Then I assume the car parked out front isn't taking me to the airport either, right? Seeing as you're so smart, there's no need to carry on the charade. Now be a good girl and hand over the recording, or we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Okay. Since you want it so bad, catch. Why are you looking at? Damn it, we screwed up. Again. Night night, fella. Another trick you learned in the circus, Selina? You guessed it. It's basic stuff for trapeze artists. Are they hitmen? How? Why? What councilman sheriff's people have been bought by the mayor? It may even be worse than that. People who work in the campaign office are usually trusted by the candidate, especially the ones who answer the phones. They can't usually be bought, so another, more plausible explanation is Councilman Cherry and the mayor are in cahoots, and the whole election is just a charade. But if that's true, what do I do now? If they know about this house, I have nowhere to hide. Try to relax, this is all just speculation for now. Besides, we still have the recording. As long as we have that, we still have a shot. Do you have any plans for the next step? Don't worry, Reed always has plans one step ahead. But first we have to get out of here, so we don't end up... Reed, the window. Reed? Damn it, the guy in the other car shot a crossbow. The sound of the fighting must have alerted them. I'm hit. Stay still, keep pressure on the wound, I'm coming. Bet you could have easily avoided that sneaky shot. I'm sorry I didn't expect things to turn out like this, it's all my fault. Now is not the time to blame yourself. Those bastards will be here any second, we need to get out of here. You know this place better than me, quick, think of a way out. A way out? No, there's a balcony outside the bedroom on the second floor. We can use it to climb down into the next door's yard. It's right next to the parking lot where my car's parked. Reed can still walk, we can get out that way. Think you can make it, Reed? Of course, I'm a tough guy. Okay, tough guy, let Iris help you upstairs. I will right behind you. Why are you staying here? It's nothing, I just want a quick drink. Oh. Okay. Look at this place. Looks like someone's barbecue got a little out of control. Should have known I couldn't count on those two knuckleheads. Should leave them here as firewood. What about the ones who got away? Should I send someone after them? No. From what I see here, these aren't some amateurs we're dealing with. We could be walking right into an ambush. Looks at the bloodstains. Kong, send some guys to the hospitals and clinics. Report back if you find anyone with a crossbow wound. And take these two idiots back. When they wake up, ask them what the girl we're after looks like. What about the recording? I will explain the situation to the mayor, although maybe it's a good thing that they still have it. After all, if there's no more prey, what's the value of us hunters? Don't get it. How's Reed holding up? It's bad. The bolt hit a major blood vessel. He's lost a lot of blood. Should I drive to the nearest hospital? No, we can't go to a hospital right now. They will find us in no time. So what do we do now? He needs treatment. We'll go to Pepper Street. It's in the southeast corner of Sparrow's Nest. My apartment's there. I have emergency universal serum in my medicine cabinet. It should get him through the night. Where's the recording? Don't worry, I had it on me when I was helping you upstairs. That's a relief. Forget the damn recording. Do you still not get it? There's no hope for the city. The politicians, the corporations, the mob, they're all in cahoots. Who can you give the recording to? Do-gooders like you and Thomas would just end up getting themselves killed. Selina, as for you, Iris, I suggest you throw away the recording and avoid getting any deeper into this mess. Those two hitmen didn't see you. I think they will be looking for someone who looks like me for a while. So you're still safe. Take this opportunity to leave the city and get as far away as you can. Lie low in my apartment tomorrow. I will contact my friend in the circus and arrange a boat for you to leave. Early in the morning after tomorrow, if you get a call from a fish store owner, go to Port Maria in North Point. He'll arrange a boat to take you away after you get there, but don't leave it too long. It's only a matter of days before they find your true identity from the house. Should we tell Thomas what happened tonight? Don't think so. The less he knows about the situation, the better. After all, there's not much he can do where he is, and the anger and frustration could make him do something stupid. Thomas, read. The bonnet Iris, he's lost too much blood. He's passed out. Hang on. He said Reeve was badly hurt. How's he doing now? As soon as we got to Sydney's apartment, we did everything we could. The universe serum Selena injected temporarily stabilized him. When you say temporarily, you mean... Selena told me the effects of universal serum don't last long. What he needs is red panda blood, or he will end up in a permanent coma. So Selena drove him away first thing this morning. She said there's a doctor called Stephen up north in Liberty City, who was in the same circus as her. If she can find him, he might be able to fix the plasma Reed needs. I really hope he pulls through. But thank you for taking the risk to come here and tell me everything. I actually planned to go straight to the point and leave, just like Selena told me to. But I suddenly changed my mind and decided to come here and see you. Firstly, because I can't bear to leave you in the dark about what's happening. Secondly, because I want to put your fate back in your hands. My fate? Could you please turn around for a moment? I don't like it that I have an option here right now. You can turn back now. It's on the table. It's the key to Selena's apartment. It's on top floor 186 Purple Street. I'm giving it to you because I hid the recording under her pillow. Maybe when your sentence is over, you can go and get it. Then find the opportunity to give it to someone more powerful than the mayor so you can finally clear your name. That's all I can do. Okay. Better late than never? Maybe Selena was right. The enemy is just too powerful. We're no match for them. That's the way things are. We may just have to accept the shackles of reality. Take care of yourself, Thomas. I hope we can all get through this. I hope so too. Never thought that trying to get the recording would put Reed's life in danger. After everything that's happened, what can I do? Should I just accept reality like Selena said? Contraband overload. Ah. You're carrying too much contraband. You've exceeded your violation threshold. This will greatly reduce your agility in areas with guards or cameras. You will have to work very carefully to keep the knife from falling out. And if the access is too much, it will prevent you from going to work or talking to guards. After all, you're not stupid enough to just hand yourself over. Lose some contraband and look for ways to raise your violation threshold. Okay, then let me put this in here. What exactly is too much? There's a violation 2. Then. Okay. Weapon material. Guess you can have this. Am I now fine? Oh, still. Okay. I could sell this. Guess I could sell those both when I get there. So, what is my next quest? Okay. Just keep your head down until the end of the sentence. Okay. So. Okay. I would like to save.